Okay, my honors kiddos, you have a couple of extra questions. So on this one, a railroad crossing sign is a circle with a diameter of 30 inches. Cool. And I could tell that that's even 30 inches because if this entire piece is worth 90 and these three circles are extending from edge to edge and there are three of them touching along the way, I can see that that 90 is split perfectly in thirds, right? So we have a diameter of 30. That's cool. The manufacturer can make 6 of these signs from the sheet of aluminum by arranging the signs as shown. So how much aluminum is left over once the signs have been made? So really what they're looking for is, hey, here's your 90 by 60 aluminum sheet. Here are the circles that are being cut out of that sheet. So how much is left over? So what we want to do is we want to find the area of the rectangular aluminum sheet, and then we want to subtract the area of 6 circles. Okay, so find the area of the rectangular sheet. That's going to be my 90 by 60. So 90 times 60 is my base times height. So that gives me an area of, we have an area of 5,400 inches squared. Now we want the area of the circles. If they have diameters of 30 and the area of a circle is pi r squared, that means each one has a radius of 15, correct? And then we're going to take that area and multiply it by 6 because we have 6 circles in total getting cut out of this sheet. So 15 squared is going to give me 225. Then 225 times 6 gives me area for all 6 of 1,350 pi inches squared. And like we said, now we subtract. 5,400 minus 1,350 pi tells us that the area left over is approximately 1,158.8 inches squared. Okay, next question. Okay, this question, we're painting the backdrop. We want to figure out basically how much paint is needed and whether or not we can afford all of the paint that's needed. So in order to do that, we need to know the area of this space. In order to know the area, we have to split it up into different shapes. So let's start off with the area of this base rectangle. And then in addition to that rectangle, I have these 3 triangles at the top. Now all these triangles are the same, okay? So what I'm looking for the area is the area of the rectangle bottom plus 3 areas of those triangles. Okay, so the area of the rectangle is base times height. I have 15 times 30, so that alone gives an area of 450 feet squared. Now plus 3 triangles that have an area that's base times height divided by 2. If I'm looking to do base times height divided by 2, I need to be careful with what I'm considering my dimensions. Now, if this whole bottom is 30 and this is a rectangle, that makes this whole piece 30. And if the 3 triangles are split evenly on top there, that makes each one of these bases 10. So far, I do know that I have a base of 10 to each triangle. And now regarding height, please be careful. That 22 feet is not only the height of the triangle, that 22 feet is the height of the entire backdrop. Right, I'm going to erase some stuff here so you can see that. See, the 22 feet is the entire backdrop, not just the triangle. So if they're already showing me that the height of the rectangle from here to here is 15, then that means I can do 22, the full height minus that 15, to find that the height of the triangle is 7. So that means each triangle has an area of 70 divided by 2, which is 35. Okay, so 450 plus the area of the 3 triangles combined, 35 times 3 is 105 feet squared. I see that the total area of the backdrop comes out to be 555 feet squared. But we're not done, right? The paint she uses covers 70 square feet per quart. So if I divide the 555 feet squared that we need to cover by 90 feet squared per can, we see that we need approximately 6.2 cans. But here's the problem. Can I buy 0.2 of a can? The answer is no. So if I need 6.2, it means I actually need to buy 7 quarts. And if each of those 7 quarts is worth $8.35, 7 times $8.35 gives me $58.45, which means we do in fact go over budget. Had I used the 6.2 times the 835, I would not have gone over budget. I would have only spent $51.77, but again, I can't buy only part of a can. So that is what makes this a sort of trick question. So if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, you're done, and you'll soon see an answer key for J9. Goodbye.